जिस दिन वेद के मंत्रों से धरती को सजाया जाएगा, जिस दिन वेद के मंत्रों से धरती को सजाया जाएगा, उस दिन ऋषि के गीतों का त्योहार मनाया जाएगा।
जय जय ऋषि की जय, बोलो जय जय ऋषि की जय, जय जय ऋषि की जय, बोलो जय जय ऋषि की जय।
जिस दिन काले बाजारों में धन के चोर नहीं होंगे,
धन के चोर नहीं होंगे, धन के चोर नहीं होंगे।
मदिरा के सौदाई जिस दिन चारों ओर नहीं होंगे,
चारों ओर नहीं होंगे, चारों ओर नहीं होंगे।
अंडे मांस के खाने वाले रिश्वतखोर नहीं होंगे, जिस दिन सच कहने वालों के दिल कमजोर नहीं होंगे। भूखे बच्चों को जिस दिन भूखा न सुलाया जाएगा, ओ भूखे बच्चों को जिस दिन भूखा न सुलाया जाएगा, उस दिन ऋषि के गीतों का त्योहार मनाया जाएगा।
जय जय ऋषि की जय, बोलो जय जय ऋषि की जय, जय जय ऋषि की जय, बोलो जय जय ऋषि की जय।
जिस दिन वीर शहीदों की कुर्बानी की पूजा होगी,
कुर्बानी की पूजा होगी, कुर्बानी की पूजा होगी।
देश के हित में सब कुछ देने वालों की पूजा होगी,
की पूजा होगी, की पूजा होगी।
उधम भगत सुभाष की जब कुर्बानी की पूजा होगी, वीर शिरोमणि लक्ष्मीबाई रानी की पूजा होगी। जब ऋषि के सपनों को साकार बनाया जाएगा, जब ऋषि के सपनों को साकार बनाया जाएगा, उस दिन ऋषि के गीतों का त्योहार मनाया जाएगा।
जय जय ऋषि की जय, बोलो जय जय ऋषि की जय, जय जय ऋषि की जय, बोलो जय जय ऋषि की जय, जय जय ऋषि की जय, बोलो जय जय ऋषि की जय, जय जय ऋषि की जय, बोलो जय जय ऋषि की जय।
उपत्वाग्ने दिवे दिवे दोषावस्तर्दिया वयम् नमो हरन्त एमसि ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः।
Suswagatam and Namaste. We welcome all of you today to our Sunday morning Satsang at the Arya Spiritual Center. Those of you who are in the mandir here joining us today, as well as those of you who are on social media, on Facebook, as well as YouTube. It is our privilege this morning, or honor, to bring this program to you, and we do hope that at the end of our session today, whatever we have done here at the Arya Spiritual Center, it would have helped to make your morning and your week a better place. Om. We begin with Sandhya. Atha Sandhya Upasana Vidhi. Sipping water, Achman. Taking water in our right palms. And as we chant these mantras, we sip. And we ask God, we pray that may the soothing and cooling forces of this water make a difference in our bodies. Om Amrito Pastaramasi Swaha. Om Amrita Pidhanamasi Swaha. Om Satyam Yasha Shrirmai Shrihishrayatam Swaha. Angasparshan Pranayam. We sip once more as we chant this mantra. Om Shanno Devi Rabhishtaya Apo Bhavantu Pitaye Shayorabhi Shravantu Naha. Devi Swarupa Ishvara Puran Abhishta Kijye Yah Niraho Sudha Mein Kalyan Dan Dije. Nit Ridhi Siddhi Barse Hit ho Sada Hamara बहती रहे हृदय में सदधर्म प्रेम धारा सदधर्म प्रेम धारा. All pervading Mother, sweet and divine, be pleased to bless the cravings of my soul, to reach thy bosom in this world of mine. Be filled with peace and bliss from pole to pole. Athanga Sparsha Mantra. Taking water in our left palms and touching our various limbs and sense organs and asking God to bless these limbs and sense organs. Om Vak Vak. Om Pranah Pranah. Om Chakshush Chakshu. Om Shrotram Shrotram. Om Nabhi. Om Hridayam. Om Kantaha. Om Shiraha. Om Bahu Bhyam Yasho Balam. Om Karatal Kalprishthe. Marjana mantra. Once more, we sprinkle water on our limbs and sense organs. Om Bhuva Punatu Shirasi. Om Bhuva Punatu Nitrayo. Om Swaha Punatu Kanthe. Om Mahapunatu Hridaye. Om Janaha Punatu Nabhyam. Om Tapaha Punatu Padayo. Om Satyam Punatu Punashirasi. Om Kham Brahma Punatu Sarvatra. Pranayama mantra. We exhale the impure air that we have in our lungs, and we breathe in. We breathe in very deeply, and as we chant this mantra, we gradually exhale again. Om Bhu, Om Bhuvah, Om Swaha, Om Maha, Om Janah, Om Tapah, Om Satyam. Om Bhu, Om Bhuvah, Om Swaha, Om Maha, Om Janah, Om Tapah, Om Satyam. Once more. Om Bhu, Om Bhuvah, Om Swaha, Om Maha, Om Janah, Om Tapah, Om Satyam. Agham Arshana mantra. Om Mritancha Satyam Cha Bhidhatapaso Dhyajayata Tato Ratraye Jayata Tatah Samudro Varnava. Om Samudra Darnava Dadhi Samvatsaro Ajayata Ahoratrani Vidadha Vishvasya Mishyato Vashi. Om Surya Chandra Masau Dhata Yatha Purvam Kalpayat Divam Cha Pritivim Chantariksham Atho Swaha. Om Shanno Devi Rabhishtaya Apo Bhavantu Pitaye Shayorabhi Shravantu Naha. Manasa Parikrama mantra. As we virtually circumambulate the universe and we ask God to bless us from above and below, we chant these mantras, and we hope that in chanting these mantras, that once again our bodies will be relaxed and we'll be able to focus on our daily duties. Om Prachidig Agniradhipati Rasito Rakshita Ditya Ishavah Tebhyo Namo Dhipatibhyo Namo Rakshitribhyo Nama Ishabhyo Nama Ebhyo Astu Yosman Dvishtiyam Vayam Dvishmastamvo Jambhe Dadmaha. Om Dakshina Digindro Dhipatistirastiraji Rakshita Pitara Ishavaha Tebhyo Namo Dhipatibhyo Rakshitribhyo Nama Ishibhyo Nama Ebhyo Astu Yosman Dvishtiyam Vayam Dvishmastamvo Jambhe Dadmaha. Om Pratichi Digvaruno धीपतिः प्रिदाकु रक्षितान्नम ईशवः तेभ्यो नमो
धीपतिभ्यो नमो रक्षितृभ्यो नमः
ईशभ्यो नमः एभ्यो अस्तु योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं
द्वेष्वस्तम्भो जम्भे दद्मः
ॐ उदीचीदिक् सोमो धीपतिः स्वजो रक्षिता शनर ईशवः तेभ्यो नमो धीपतिभ्यो नमो रक्षितृभ्यो नमः ईशभ्यो नमः एभ्यो अस्तु योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मस्तम्भो जम्भे दद्मः ॐ ध्रुवादिग्विष्णुरधिपतिः कल्माशग्रीवो रक्षिता वीरुध ईशवः तेभ्यो नमो धीपतिभ्यो नमो रक्षितृभ्यो नमः ईशभ्यो नमः एभ्यो अस्तु योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मस्तम्भो जम्भे दद्मः ॐ ऊर्ध्वादिग्बृहस्पतिरधिपतिः स्वित्रो रक्षिता वर्षमिषवः तेभ्यो नमो धीपतिभ्यो नमो रक्षितृभ्यो नमः ईशभ्यो नमः एभ्यो अस्तु योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मस्तम्भो जम्भे दद्मः उपस्थान mantra. We sit and we think that after chanting all of these mantras, we are closer in our relationship with God. And we continue to chant these mantras. And we ask God for spiritual and emotional and mental guidance. Om Udvayam Tamasaspari Swaha Pashyanta Uttaram Devam Devatra Suryam Aganma Jyotiruttamam Om Udutyam Jata Vedasam Devam Vahanti Ketavaha
दृश्ये विश्वाय सूर्यम्
Om Chitram Devana Mudagadanekam Chakshurmitrasya Varunasya Agnehe Apradyava Prithivyantariksham Surya Atma Jagatastastu Shascha Swaha Om Jata Vedase Sunavama Somamara Tiyato Nidahati Vedaha Sanaha Parasharati Durgani Vishwa Naviva Sindhum Duritatayak Om Tachakshura Deva Hitam Purastachukramucharat Pashyema Sharadaha Shatam Jivema Sharadaha Shatam Shrunuyama Sharadaha Shatam Prabhavama Sharadaha Shatam Adinaha Syama Sharadaha Shatam Bhuyascha Sharada Shatat Om Shanno Devi Rabhishtaya Apo Bhavantu Pitaye Shanyorabhi Shravantu Naha Atha Brahma Gayatri Savitri Guru Mantra. We meditate on Gayatri and we ask God to continue to bless us. Help us walk onto the path of liberation and inspire our intellect to make proper decisions as we go forward in our lives. Om Bhurabhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodaya. Om Bhurabhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodaya. Om Bhurabhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodaya. O soul of life, the holy King of kings, O God of all the regions, high and low, O Lord of joy, whose glory nature sings, who shapes the earth and lets the mortals grow. We seek thy blessed feet to meditate upon thy glorious form of holy life, which drives away the gloom of sins we hate, and makes the souls of righteous people bright. My heart, O Father, meekly prays to thee, to win thy grace to make me good and wise, and bless my mind with knowledge full and free from dark and vicious thoughts of sins and lies. Yes, from dark and vicious thoughts of sins and lies. Samarpana Vakyam. Ishwar Dayanidhi Bhavat Kripaya Nina Japopasanadi Karmana Dharma Artha Kama Mokshana Sadyah Siddhir Bhavenaha Tata Ishwaram Namaskurya. Om Namah Shambhavaya Cha Mayo Bhavaya Cha Namah Shankaraya Cha Mayaskaraya Cha Namah Shivaya Cha Shivataraya Cha Mangalesha Shankara Mangal Karo Hamara Pavan Prakash Pai Paramartha Punya Dwara Parijyan Pe Pilado Avadara Gadani Teri Sharan Niyaya He Bhaktaya Bhavani He Bhaktaya Bhavani. And now
I
I bow to thee, O God of calm, O God of peace and Lord of bliss divine. Thy grace supplies the burning hearts of our. Thy blessings in my
right desires shine.
Om Shanti 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 Iti Sankshepatāh Sandhyopasana Vidhi Samaptah. We have come to the end of our Sandhya services this morning. Once more, we say a very cordial namaste to those of you who've come into the mandir, and even those of you who've joined us a little later online. We'll invite our yajmans for today to take their seats on the mandap. Bahan Bijay, I'm going to ask you to sit as to conduct the services today for us, please. Deepak, can you come? Could all of you to join us in the Atma Geet on page the bhajan Om Hi Jivan Hamara Om Pran Adhara Hai. In the new Atma Geet, page 196. ओम ही जीवन हमारा ओम प्राणधार है ओम ही जीवन हमारा ओम प्राणधार है ओम है करता विधाता ओम पालनहार है ओम ही जीवन हमारा ओम प्राणधार ओम ही है दुख विनाशक ओम सर्वानंद ओम ही है दुख विनाशक ओम सर्वानंद ओम है बल तेज धारी ओम करुणा कंद है ओम ही जीवन हमारा ओम प्राणधार ओम सबका पूजे हैं हम ओम का पूजन करे
ओम सबका पूज्य है हम ओम का पूजन करे
ओम ही के ध्यान से हम शुद्ध अपना मन करे ओम ही जीवन हमारा ओम प्राणधार है ओम के गुरु मंत्र जपने से रहेगा शुद्ध मन ओम के गुरु मंत्र जपने से रहेगा शुद्ध मन बुद्धि दिन प्रतिदिन बढ़ेगी धर्म में होगी लगन ओम ही जीवन हमारा
ओम प्राणाधार है
ओम के जप से हमारा ज्ञान बढ़ता जाएगा ओम के जप से हमारा ज्ञान बढ़ता जाएगा अंत में यह जाप हमको मुक्ति तक पहुँचाएगा ओम ही जीवन हमारा ओम ओम है करता विधाता ओम पालनहार है ओम पालनहार है ओम पालनहार है We thank our musicians, Bhai Devendra, who accompanied us on this Sunday. And we have Rajin on harmonium and Deepak on tabla. We thank you all. And as we begin our heaven services this morning, we once again thank our Yajmans for being here. Whatever are your circumstances this morning, celebrations or commemorations, we thank you. And we continue to invite those of you online, whatever you are thinking of this morning, We ask God to continue to bless all of us as we go forward in our daily lives. And as we commemorate this activity, this 200 years of the birth of Swami Dayanandji, we pray that our sponsors, our leaders, and those that we look to for guidance, that the activities that they have prepared, may those activities come to fruition here at the Arya Spiritual Center and everywhere around the world. Sipping this water and asking God, O Bhai Mohan, Bahan Mohani, Bhai Rishi, and Bahan Sunita, as you sip this water, we pray that may all the forces that this water has, may those forces help you to become a better person and help your personality and your body. Atha achmanam om amrito pasaramasi swaha. Sipping once again, asking God to bless us from above, from below, and from all different directions. Om Amrita Pidhanamasi Swaha. And as we sip for the third time, we pray the Satyam and Yash, truth and fame, take refuge in our entire personality. Om Satyam Yasha Shrirmai Shri Shrayatam Swaha. Athangas Padasha Mantra. Taking water and touching over your limbs and sense organs, asking God to bless my senses with sanctity and my limbs with strength. Om Vangmastestu Om Nasurame Prano Astu Om Akshinodame Chakshurastu Om Karnayorme Shrotramastu Om Bahavorme Balam Astu Om Urvorma Ojostu Om Arishtani Mengani Tanustanvami Sahasantu. Ateshwara Suti Prarthanopasana Mantra. Now that we've cleansed ourselves, we continue to glorify God. Om Vishwani Deva Savitara Duritani Parasuva Yadbhadram Tanasuva Om Hiranyagarbha Samavad Tatagre Bhutasya Jatah Patireka Asit Sadadhar Prithivim Yamutemam Kasmai Devaya Havisha Vidhema Om Yatmada Baladayasya Vishwa Upasate Prashisham Yasya Devaha Yasya Chayamritam Yasya Mrityuho Kasmai Devaya Havisha Vidhema Om Yaha Pranuto Nimisheto Mahitvaika Idraja Jagato Bhabhuva
य
ईशे अस्य द्विपदश्चतुष्पदः कस्मै देवाय हविषा विधेम ॐ येन द्यौरुग्रा पृथिवी च त्रिधा येन सभितं येन नाकः यो अन्तरिक्षे रजसो विमानः कस्मै देवाय हविषा विधेम ॐ प्रजापते न त्वदेतान्यन्यो विश्वा जातानि परिता बभूव यत्कामस्तेजोमस्तनो अस्तु वयं स्याम पतयो रयीणाम् ॐ स नो बन्धुर्जनिता स विधाता धामानि वेद भुवनानि विश्वा यत्र देवा अमृतमानशानास् तृतीयेधा
मन्नधैर्यन्ताम्
ॐ अग्नेनय सुपठाराय अस्मान् विश्वानि देव वयुनानि विद्वान् युयोध्यस्मत् जुहुराणेनो
भूयिष्ठान्ते नम उक्तिं विधेम
हे सकल जगत के उत्पत्ति करता समग्र ईश्वर युक्त शुद्ध स्वरूप सर्व सुखों के दाता परमेश्वर आप कृपा करके हमारे संपूर्ण दुर्गुण दुर्व्यसन और दुखों को दूर कीजिए जो कल्याणकारम गुण कर स्वभाव वाले पदार्थ है वह सब हमको प्राप्त कराइए ईश्वर स्तुति प्रार्थना उपासना प्रकरणम अथ स्वस्ति वाचनम praying for swasti for well-being for auspiciousness and in particular Bhai Mohan today as you said for your Janam Divas we pray that may God continue to bless you and your Dharmapatni bless you and your children and all of your relatives, siblings, in-laws, bless them all as you celebrate with them. Om Agnimidle Purohitam Yajasya Devam Ritvijam Hotaram Ratnadhatamam Om Sanaha Piteva Sunave Agni Supayano Bhava Sachasvanaha Swasai Om Swastino Nimitamashvina Bhagaha Swasti Devyaditirnarvanaha Swasti Pusha Asuro Dadhatunaha Swasti Dyava Prithvi Suchetuna Om Swastaye Vayu Muprabrava Mahe Somam Swasti Bhuvanasya Yaspatihi Brihaspatim Sarvaganam Swastai Swasti Adityaso Bhavantu Naha Om Vishve Devano Adya Swastai Vaishvanaro Vasuragnihi Swastai Deva Avantari Bhava Swastai Swasti no Rudraha Patvam Hasaha Om Swasti Mitra Varuna Swasti Pati Revati Swasti na Indrashagnischa Swasti no Arite Krihi Om Swasti Pantha Anucharema Surya Chandramasa Viva Punararata Gnata Janata Samgame Mahi Iti Sanshepatah Swasti Vakshanam Atha Shanti Karanam. Praying for peace for all of us. Peace in our way of thinking, our thoughts, our emotions, and our actions and interactions. Om Shana Indragni Bhavata Maho Bihi Shana Indra Varuna Ratahavya Shamindra Soma Shivitaye Shanyo Shana Indra Pushana Vajasato Om Shano Bhagaha Shamunah Shanso Astu Shanah Purandhi Samusanturaya Shanah Satyasya Suyamasa Shansaha Shano Aryama Purujato Astu Om Shano Dhata Samudharta No Astu Shana Uruchi Bhavatu Swadha Bhihi Shamrodasi Brihati Shano Adrihi Shano Devanam Suhavani Santu Om Shano Agnir Jyotiragni Astu Shano Mitra Varuna Vashvinasham Shana Sukritan Sukritani Santu Shana Ishiro Abhivatuvatah Om Shano Dyava Prithivi Urvahutau Shamantariksham Drishayeno Astu Shana Oshadhir Vanino Bhavantu Shano Rajasas Patirastu Jishnu Om Shana Indro Vasudhirdevo Astu Shamaditye Bhirvarunah Shusansaha Shano Rudro Rudre Bhir Jalashaha Shanastoshtana Bhiriha Shrinotu Om Shanaha Somo Bhavatu Brahma Shanaha Shano Gravanaha Samsantu Yajyaha Shanaha Swaruna Mitayo Bhavantu Shanaha Praswaha Samvastu Vedihi Atha Shiva Sankalpa Mantra Tanme Manaha Shiva Sankalpam is to be prayed to God. May you continue to bless our minds with beautiful, benevolent, and auspicious thoughts. May we think about you, O God, every day. And once again, we pray that may you continue to bless all our leaders. Bless their minds, bless their hearts, bless their emotions with beautiful, benevolent, and auspicious thoughts. Let's join our voices together as we chant these mantras. Om Om Yajagrato Duramude Tidevam Tadu Suptasya Tathe Veti Durangamam Jyotisham Jyotirekam Tanme Manah Shiva Sankalpamastu Om Yena Karmani Apaso Manishino Yajye Krinvanti Vidate Shudhiraha Yara Purvam Yakshamantaha Prajana Tanme Manah Shiva Sankalpamastu Om यत् प्रजानम् उतचेतु धृतिश्च यज ज्योतिरन्तरमृतं प्रजासु यस्मानडिते किञ्चन कर्म क्रियते तन्मे मनः शिवसङ्कल्पमस्तु ॐ येनेदं भूतं भुवनं भविष्यत् परिगृहीतम् अमृतेन सर्वम् येन यज्ञसायते सप्तहोता तन्मे मनः शिवसङ्कल्पमस्तु ॐ यस्मिन् ऋचः सामयजोंषि यस्मिन् प्रतिष्ठिता रथनाभा विवारः यस्मिन् चित्तं सर्वमोतं प्रजानां तन्मे मनः शिवसङ्कल्पमस्तु ॐ सुषारथिरश्वानि वयं मनुष्यान् नियते भीषुभिर्वा
जने इवा
हृत्प्रतिष्ठं
यर्चिरं जविष्ठं तन्मे मनः शिवसङ्कल्पमस्तु
तन्मे मनः
शिवसङ्कल्पमस्तु
ॐ सनः अवस्व शङ्गवे शं जनाय शमरर्वते शम्राजनो शधीभ्यः. And as we chant the mantras for Abhayam Dan, for the gift of fearlessness, we pray that may all bless us. May God bless us with fearlessness from above, from below, from in front of us, from behind, and from all directions. May we, our friends, may we be fearless of our friends, and even from those forces that are not friendly towards us. May we experience no fear in the day nor in the night. May we experience no fear as we go forward, as we go toward daily job sites, as we leave home. May we experience no fear. And may we always have a friendly demeanor and disposition to those that we interact with, so that they also can reciprocate and interact with us in a fearless manner. Om Om Abhayam Nahakarat Yantariksham Abhayam Dyava Prithivi Ubhe Ime Abhayam Paschar Abhayam Purastad Uttarat Adharat Abhayam Novastu Om Abhayam Mitra Abhayam Amitra Abhayam Jatar Abhayam Parokshat Abhayam Naktam Abhayam Divanaha Sarvasha Mama Mitram Bhavantu Sarvasha Mama Mitram Bhavantu Iti Sanshepatah Shanti Karanam Atha Agniyadhana Atha Agnihotram. May we all stand. I invite all of us to stand as we kindle this fire, Agni, as we invite Agni amongst us. Om Bhur Bhuvah Swaha. Om Bhurabhuvah Svajoriva Bhumna Prithvi Vavarimna Tasyaste Prithvi Devayajani Prishti Yagnimana Damana Yaya Dadhi. With outstretched hands to versify. Om Udbhudya Swagni Pratijagrahi Tvamishta Purten Samsrije Kamayancha Asmin Saraste Adhitarasmin Vishve Deva Yajamanascha Sidata. Om Om Samidha. Om Ayanta Idmatma Jata Vedastene Dhyasva Vardhasvachi Dhavardhaya Chasman Prajaya Pashubhir Brahma Varchase Nana Dina Samidhaya Swaha Idamagnaye Jata Vedase Idana Mama Om Samidagnim Dovasyata Vritai Bodhayata Tithim Asmin Havya Jyotana Om Susamidha Yesho Chishe Vritam Tivram Jyotana Agnaye Jata Vedase Swaha Idamagnaye Jata Vedase Idana Mama Om Tantva Samidhirang Hiro Gritena Vardhayamase
Prihascho Chaya Vishtya Swaha
Idamagnaye Angirase Idana Mama. Panchakritahuti. 5 key oblations at this time. Om Ayanta Idma Atma Jate Vedastine Yasva Vardhasvachi Davardhaya Chasman Prajaya Ashubhir Brahma
Varchase Nana Dhyena Samedhaya Swaha
Idamagnaye Jata Vedase Idana Mama. Om
Ayanta Idma Atma Jate Vedastene Dhyasva Vardasvache Ravadaya Chasman Prajaya Pashubhir Brahma Varchase Nana Dhyena Samedhaya Swaha Idamagne Jata Vedase Idana Mama Om Ayanta Idma Atma Jata Vedase Dasva Vardasva Chena Vardhaya Chasman Prajaya Pashubhir Brahma Varchase Nana Dhyena Samedhaya Swaha Idamagne Jata Vedase Idana Mama Om Ayanta Idma Atma Jata Vedasene Dhyasva Vardasva Chera Vadaya Chasman Prajaya Pashubhir Brahma Varchase नानाद्येन समेधय स्वाहा इदमग्ने जातवेदसे इदन्नमम
The fifth time.
ॐ अयन्त इदमा आत्मा जातवेदस्तेने ध्यस्व वर्धस्व चेदवर्धय चास्मान् प्रजया पशुभिर्ब्रह्मा वर्चसे नानाद्येन समेधय स्वाहा इदमग्नये जातवेदसे इदन्नमम
अथ जलसिंचनम्. Circumambulating this fire with water and asking God to bless all of us. In the same way that water and fire, they're balancing forces of nature, may we in our personality, may these balancing forces exist in our personality and give us a balanced personality. Om Aditya Manyasva. Om Anumati Manyasva. Om Saraswati Manyasva. Om Deva Savitaha Prasuvayajam Patim Bhaga Divyo Gandharva Ketapuhu Ketanaha Punatu Vachaspatirvachanaha Swadatu. Agharav Acha Bhagavati. We offer ghee into the northern side of the Kund, first of all, then into the southern side, and the next two into the center of the Kund. Ghee only. Om Agnaye Swaha. Idamagnaye Idanna Mama. Om Somaya Swaha.
Idam somaya idannamama
Om Prajapataye Swaha.
idam prajapataye idannamama
Om Indraya Swaha.
idandraya idannamama.
Pratakala Huti, ghee as well as samagri at this time. Some will offer ghee, some will offer samagri. Om Suryo Jyotir Jyotihi Suryaha Swaha. Om Suryo Varcho Jyotir Varchaha Swaha. Om Jyotihi Suryaha Suryo Jyotihi Swaha. Om Sajurdevena Savitra Sajurusha Sendravatya Jushanaha Suryo Vetu Swaha. Sayankala Huti. Om Agnir Jyotir Jyotiragnihi
Swaha
Om Agnir Varcho Jyotir Varchaha
Swaha.
Silent offering. Om Agnir Jyotiragnihi Swaha. Om Sajurdevena Savitra Sajuratrinavatya Joshanaha Suryo Agnirvetu Swaha. Continue to ghee and samagri. Om Bhuragnaye Pranaya
Swaha
Ilmagnaye Pranaya.
idannamama
Om Bhurvayavi Panaya
Swaha
Idamvayavi Panaya.
idannamama
Om Sadityaya Vyanaya
Swaha
Idamadityaya Vyanaya.
idannamama
Om Bhurabhuva Swaragni Vayavaditebhyah Pranapan Vyanebhyah
Swaha
Idamagni Vayavaditebhyah प्राणापान ज्ञानेभ्यः इदं न मम ॐ आपो ज्योतिरसो अमृतं
ब्रह्मा भूर्भुवः स्वरों स्वाहा
ॐ यां
मेधां देवगणः पितरश्चोपासते तया मां मध्यमेधयग्ने मेधाविनं कुरु स्वाहा
ॐ विश्वानि देव सवितर्दुरितानि
परासुवा यद्भद्रन्तन्न आसुवा स्वाहा
ॐ अग्ने नय सुपथाराय अस्मान् विश्वानि देव वयुनानि विद्वान् युयोध्यस्मत् जुहुरार्णमेनो भुवि शान्ति
नम उक्तिं विधेम स्वाहा.
At this time, we'll make some special offerings. First of all, we chant the Brihad Vishesh mantras. Oh. Page 105, 106 in the Havan text. Om. Offer ghee alone at this time. Om Bhurdhuvah Swaha Agna Ayumshi Pavasa Asurvo Jamisham Chanaha Are Madhasvaduchunam Swaha Idamagnai Pavamanaya Idanna Mama Om Bhurdhuvah Swaha Agnirishihi Pavamanaha Panchajanyah पुरोहितः तमीमहे महागयं स्वाहा इदमग्नये पावमानाय इदन्न मम ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः अग्ने पवसा स्वपा अस्मे वर्चः सुवीर्यं दधद्रै मयि पौषं स्वाहा इदमग्नये पावमानाय इदन्न
मम
ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः प्रजापते नत्व
त्वदितान्यन्यो
विश्वजातानि
परिता बभूव
यथामस्ते
जोगमस्तन्नो अस्तु
वयं स्याम
पतयोरैनं स्वाहा इदं प्रजापतेन इदम् इन्द्राय इदन्न मम.
Two mantras of Ashta Ajahuti, praying for auspiciousness for those around the mandap and for all of us. Om Chvanuvagne Varunasya Vidwan Devasya Helo Vayasi Sishpa Yajishto Vahani Tamas Shoshuchalo Vishwadvishan
Pramudyasmat
Swaha Idamagni Varunabhyam Idanna
mama.
Om Bhavatana Samannasau Sachita Savare Pasau Mayajam Him Sistam Mayajam Patim Jatave Shiva Bhavatam Yanaha
Swaha
Idam Jatave Robhyam
Idanna mama.
Om 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 Om. At this time, we offer special mantras for our community or members, some of them who can be here, and those who cannot be here because of some kind of adversity in their family, whether they're ill or a family member is ill or someone has passed away. I will invite Bhai Rajan to make some offerings. Bhai Raj, Bhai Raj lost his on this past week in Florida. and we'll ask him to make some offerings. And we will also make some offerings for our sister Bahin Sudeshna, who hasn't been doing too well recently. But Nirvani, can you, Panita, can you make some offerings? Raj, sit over here. Thank you, Raj, for being here. It's always good to see you. I know I am not here regularly, but you are. It is good to see you. We also remember one of our members when she was in good health. She was always here helping us with the Havan and other events, Pandita Savitri. She is currently in a nursing facility. She isn't doing too well, and we ask God that may God remove the pains, whatever pains, whatever adversities, whatever ailments, may these our members, may they currently experience, may God remove their pains and give them some degree of comfort and happiness. Om Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushti Vardhanam Urvarukamiva Vandanam Mrityormokshya Mamrita Swaha Om Trambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushti Vardhanam Urvarukamiva Vandanam Mrityormokshya Mamrita Swaha Om Trambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushti Vardhanam Urvarukamiva Vandanam Mrityormokshya Mamrita Swaha. And especially for those who are ill, we chant these mantras and we pray that may God remove whatever deficiencies may exist in their bodies. Om Tanupa Agne Ase Tanvan Me Pahi Swaha. Om Ayurda Agne Ase Ayur Me Dehi Swaha. Om Varchoda Agne Ase Varcho Me Dehi Swaha. Om Agniyan Me Tanva Unam Tanva Aprina Swaha. And Raj, for your aunt who passed away last week in Florida, we chant this mantra and we pray that wherever her soul is at this time, that may the soul go into the atmosphere or other luminous regions. May as the soul endures this journey, because we believe as Vedic Satya Sanatana Hindus in the concept of the transmigration of the soul. We believe that the soul will return in another body with another name and another family. And we pray that may God bless the soul wherever that soul resides. Om Suryam Chakshur Gachatu Va Mahatma Dhyam Cha Gacha Prativim Cha Dharmana Apova Gacha Yadi Tatrate Hitam Oshadeshu Pratishthai Sharirai Swaha. Om Ye Yudhante Pradhaneshu Ye Shurasu Tyanu Tyajaha Ye Sahasrasda Shinas Tansideva Pigacheta Swaha. 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 Sir, can you make an offering? Thank you. My father-in-law passed away 40 years ago on this day. And today, as we remember him, we chant some mantras. Om. Om Samgachasva Prithibhi Samye Manishta Purtina Parame Vyoman Hitvaya Vadyam Punarastamehi Samgachasva Santanva Suvarchaha Swaha Om Vayur Anilam Amritam Athedam Bhasmantam Shariram Om Krato Smara Klive Smara Krato Smara Swaha Om Vayur Anilam Amritam Athedam Bhasmantam Shariram Om Krato Smara Klive Smara Kritam Smara Swaha Om Vayur Anilam Amritam Athedam Bhasmantam Shariram Om Krato Smara Klive Smara Krato Smara Swaha. Thank you. Wherever that soul is currently residing, we ask God, and I know that this is one of your favorite mantras, and so we've chanted that for Daddy. Om. Om. Today, Bhai Mohan, along with his Dharmapatni Bahan Mohani, is sitting to celebrate his birthday. Bhai Mohan's birthday is on Tuesday. And you all know what is Tuesday, right? Ban Deviko's Tuesday? Oh, let's say Valentine's Day. So not many people, we know a couple of people who celebrate their birthdays on February 14th. And so Bhai Mohan, as you've come to another milestone in your life, we pray that may God continue to bless you. You have been here with us, you with your Dharmapatni and the entire family. Your mother-in-law and father-in-law, when they were more able, your mother-in-law has passed away. Your father-in-law is celebrating his 90th birthday next week. And you guys have done a wonderful job in taking care of him. But you, Bhai Mohan, especially, whatever time, whenever we call on you, Bhai Mohan, can you pick up this thing for us? Can you come and check the mandir? Can you do this? The first word you say, okay, Bhai, I'm going to come. I'm going to be there. Give me some time. But you were able to, you help us here. And we thank you for giving your services, because you are one of those and many others like Bhai Naru and Anup and all of these who do things in the background behind Devika, who was very instrumental in getting us the chairs. Bhai Nar, thank you very much for getting us the new chairs that we see in the mandir. But they have been instrumental in working in the background. We don't see them in front, but they are the ones who work in the background to make this mandir, to help us continue function here every day of the week. And so today it's your turn. Another day is going to be one of their turns to be here and celebrate. And as you celebrate today, we pray that may God continue to bless your entire body, your limbs, your senses. May God continue to bless your life and give you a long life. Om Indra Jiva Surya Jiva Deva Jiva Jivayasam Sarvamayur Jivayasam Swaha Om Sanma Sinchantu Marutaha Sampusha Sambrihaspathi Samaya Agnihi Sinchantu Prajachadayena cha Dhirgamayu Kinotume Swaha Om Suchaksha Akshibhyam Bhuyasam Suvarchah Mukhena Shushrutaha Karnabhyam Bhuyasam Swaha Om Tachakshurdeva Hitam Purastachukramucharat Pashema Sharadaha Shatam Jivema Sharadaha Shatam Srinuyama Sharadaha Shatam Prabhavama Sharadaha Shatam Adinaha Syama Sharadaha Shatam Bhoyascha Sharadaha Shatat Swaha Om Midhami Varuno Dadatu Midha Agnihi Prajapatihi Midha Indrascha Vayuscha Midham Dhata Dadatu Me Swaha. We'll ask those of you sitting on the mandap to stand, and we'll ask Bhai Mohan and Bhajan Mohani to go to the center there. Bhai Mohan, continue to have the key. Give them each a garland. Oh. Bhai Mohan, 44 years ago, Pandit Ramlal performed this wedding in 64 village on the Karanti. And Bhajan Mohani, she garlanded you first. Today, we're going to ask you, you know it's customary in this mandir that we ask the patiye first to garland the jaya. And today I'm going to ask you to, when I chant and I indicate to you, I'll ask you to garland her and thank her for the years that she has spent with you, alongside you, walking alongside you, working alongside you, bringing up the family, and also helping to support both sides of your families so that your lives can be better as you go forward. Oh, 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 Om Samanjantu Vishve Deva Samapo Hridayanina Samatarishva Samdhata Samude Shri Dadhatuna. Balance. Swaha. Oh. Touching each other's heart and telling each other, as you said in under the mandap 44 years ago, that I take your heart into mine, and I take your mind and even your words into mine, and may we always continue to live with love and peace and happiness. Om Mama Vratete Hridayam Dadami मम चित्तम् अनुचितं
तेस्तु
मनं
मम वाचम्
एकमना जुषस्व प्रजापतिष्वा
निहुनक्तु मह्यम्.
The ghee is there. And we ask God, we continue to ask God, that may God continue to bless you with good health, O Bhai Mohan, that may you have good health, and may Bahan Mohini also have good health, and you continue to serve this community. Om Bhadram Karnebhihi Srinayam Deva Bhadram Pashimakshabhiryajatra Sthirairangai Stushtuvam Sastanobhir
व्यशेमहिते वहितं यदायुः स्वाहा.
Om Samani Prapraha. Once more. Sahavo Nabhagaha Samani Yuktre Sahavo Yunajmi Samyanchognim Saparyatara Nabhimi Vabhitaha Swaha Swaha Swaha. Thank you very much, Bhai Mohan. The second mantra that I chanted is saying that may you, the two of you, always be together. May your place of working and eating and participating in whatever may always be, and may God unite the two of you, continue to unite you and your family in all of your endeavors. We will sit, we will finish the Havan. Om. I was just informed that Bhai Rishi's sister-in-law is not doing too well. Her name is Vita. She lives in here or Florida? In Florida, she's not doing too well. So we ask God that may God grant her good health, restore her health at this time. Om Balam Dehi Tanushno Balamindra Nalu Sunaha Balam To Kayatanyaya Jivase Tvamahi Baladasi Swaha Swaha Swaha. Mahan Vijay, who we see sitting at the mandap in front there helping us with the Vedi this morning, and Bhai Rishi, they have been here nearly every week. Once they're in New York, they are here in the Mandir to help us with our activities, and we thank you. I know our chairman or director is here, but let me, on behalf of the Pandits, thank the two of you for being here nearly every week and helping us with the activities in this Mandir. Agharup Ajabaga Huti. Oh, Punarup, sorry, Punahuti Rup Agaba. Om Agnaye Swaha. Idam Agnaye.
Idana mama
Om Somaya.
Swaha.
Idam Somaya.
Idana mama.
Om Prajapataye.
Swaha.
Idam Prajapataye.
Idana mama.
Om Indraya.
Swaha.
Idam Indraya.
Idana mama.
Om Bhuragnaye.
Swaha.
Idam Agnaye.
Idana mama.
Om Bhurvayave.
Swaha.
Idam Vayave.
Idana mama.
Om Swaradityaya.
Swaha.
Idam Adityaya.
Idana mama.
Om Bhurbhuva Swaragni Vayavadityebhyah.
Swaha.
Idam Agni Vayavadityebhyah.
Idana mama.
Atha Brahma Gayatri Savitri Guru Mantra. I invite everyone to just clasp your hands, close your eyes, and help us all to chant the Gayatri Mantra. Om Bhurabhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo
Bhargo devasya
Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhurabhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam
Bhargo devasya dhimahi dhiyo yo nah prachodayat
Swaha.
Om Bhurabhuvah
Swaha
Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo devasya dhimahi dhiyo yo nah prachodayat
Swaha. Shishtakrit Ahuti. We offer this Mahan Bhog, and as his Chadhavi, as his offering to the Kun, becomes prasad. Om Yadasya Karmano Tyari Richam Yadvanu Namiyakaram Agnishta Shishtakrit Vidyat Sarvam Shvishtam Sahutam Karotu Me Agnaye Shishtakrite Sahutahute Sarva Prayaschittana Kamanam Samardayatre Sarvanaha Kaman Samardhaya
Swaha
Idam Agnaye
Shrishtakrite
Idana
Mama.
Mama. Silent offering onto Prajapati. Om Prajapati Swaha. Idam Prajapataye.
Idana Mama.
We will all stand for the final three offerings. Sarvanvai Puranam Swaha. That all is perfect and all is complete, and all is final and all is complete. And today, as those on the mandap make offerings for all of us, that whatever degree of perfection this Havan has had, may that degree of perfection be a part of all our lives. Om Sarvanvai Puranam
Swaha.
Om Sarvanvai Puranam
Swaha.
Om Sarvanvai Puranam
Swaha.
Angasparsha. Om Tanupa Agni Tanvan Me Umayurja Ayur Me Om Varchoda Agni Asi Varcho Me Dehi Om Agniyan Me Tanva Punam Tanva Aprina ॐ मेधा मे देव सविता आदधातु ॐ मेधा मे देवी सरस्वती आदधातु ॐ मेधा मे अश्विना देवावाधत्तं पुष्करध्वज अंगस्पर्शः फॉलो बहन विजय देर ॐ वाक्क्षामा आप्यायताम् ॐ प्राणश्चामा ॐ चक्षुश्चामा आप्यायताम् ॐ श्रोत्रं चामा आप्यायताम् ॐ यशोबलं चामा आप्यायताम्. We'll sit. We'll ask Raj to give us the Yajagita. Or Bhai Devendra will give us a Yajagit. And we ask, we thank our Yajmans for being so good and nice and sitting with us here this morning. And for those of you who would like to sit up here any week, please indicate to myself or Bhai Sagar or Bahan Panitan Nirvani, Bandana. Just tell us ahead of time so we can make the accommodations for you. Okay? Go ahead.
पूजनीय प्रभु हमारे भाव उज्जवल कीजिए चोर देव चल कपट को मानसिक फल दीजिए वेद की गावे रचाए सत्य को धारण करे हर्ष में हो मग्न सारे शोक सागर से तरे अश्वमेधाधिक रचाए यज पर उपकार को धर्म मर्यादा चला कर लाभ दे संसार को नित्य श्रद्धा भक्ति से आदि हम करते रहे रोग पीड़ित विश्व के संताप सब पावनामित जाए मन से पाप अत्याचार की कामनाएं पूर्ण होए यज से नर नार की लाभकारी हो हवन हर जीवधारी के लिए वायु जल से वस्त्र हो शुभ खंड को धारण किए स्वर्त भाव मिते हमारा प्रेम पथ विस्तार हो हिरन मम का सारतक प्रत्येक में व्यवहार हो हाथ जोर झुकाए मस्तक हाथ जोर झुकाए मस्तक वंदना हम कर रहे नाथ करुणा रूप करुणा आपकी सब पेड़ है प्रभु आपकी सब पे रहे, प्रभु आपकी सब पे रहे।
ॐ सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः, सर्वे सन्तु निरामयः, सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु, मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्। हे ईश सब सुखी हो, कोई न हो दुखारी, सब हो निरोग भगवन, धन धान्य की भंडारी, सब भद्र भाव देके समर्ग के पथिक हो, दुखियान को भी होवे, श्रेष्ठी में प्राणधारी, हे ईश सब सुखी हो। We pray that, O Lord, that may all be happy, may no one be afflicted with any kind of pain or illness, may all see auspiciousness, and may no one experience any kind of misery in their lives. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. We invite our Sabhapati Ji for today, our Vice President, Behan Devika Singh, to conduct the program for today. Behan Devika Ji.
Respected Pandits, Panditas, brothers and sisters, Namaste. And to our viewers online, Namaste to you too. Today, we have a decent crowd, but I know we can do a little bit better. When we had COVID, we were all threatened to the very nature of in-person. And I think we tend to forget when the storm has passed that, we take it for granted. So I would like to see more of you in person at the Mandir. Arya Spiritual Center is not just a building. It is a place that you can come and learn something from someone else. We do ask you to come out and come and just spend time with us. Just give some mic and they get nervous, right? So before we go further, whether we come to Mandir on blind faith, and I know we all have blind faith, they say faith is believing in something in the absence of evidence. And you all have blind faith because you get up each day and you go to work, and everything you have accomplished and acquired, you leave it blindly to the children you leave behind. And that is blind faith, that they will respect and cherish all of your hard work. So now as we go into our program today, let me find my program, sorry. So our first bhajan will be done by Rajan, followed by Pandit Siram. And I'm just putting you to get prepared. We have our announcements to be done by Behan Diana, and then we'll go into our pravachan. So I'll now hand you over to Rajan.
Namaste, everyone. This morning I'll be singing Jagani Jagat Ko, Dayanand Aaye. जगाने जगत को दयानंद आए, जगाने जगत को दयानंद आए, जगाने जगत को दयानंद आए, जिलाने मृतक को दयानंद आए, दयानंद आए, दयानंद आए, जगाने जगत को दयानंद आए, जगाने जगत को दयानंद आए। हुए अस्तकम में विमल वेद वेद्या, हुए अस्तकम में विमल वेद वेद्या, गिरि हर तरफ नास्तिका अवेद्या, गिरि हर तरफ नास्तिका अवेद्या, लिए वेद का रवि दयानंद आए, जगाने जगत को दयानंद आए, जगाने जगत को दयानंद आए। सहे कष्ट अनगिन दिया सुख जगत को, सहे कष्ट अनगिन दिया सुख जगत को, किया सत्य ज्योति मिटाए असत्य को, किया सत्य दीपक मिटाए असत्य को, नए प्राण दे सर्व दयानंद आए, जगाने जगत को दयानंद आए, जगाने जगत को दयानंद आए। मिले जब प्रभु से जले दीपमाला, मिले जब प्रभु से जले दीपमाला, स्वयं दीप ने जल किया जग उजाला, स्वयं दीप ने जल किया जग उजाला, पिया खुद जहर ले सुधा सिंधु आए, जगाने जगत को दयानंद आए, जगाने जगत को दयानंद आए, जगाने जगत को दयानंद आए। दयानंद आए, दयानंद आए, जगाने जगत को दयानंद आए, जगाने जगत को दयानंद आए, दयानंद आए, दयानंद आए.
So we all hear children are an extension of their parents. And if you want to see a prime example, just look on our stage. And while we invite Pandit Siram, I would like to remind you, if you haven't seen it already, we have our banner outside, 200 years of celebrating the Renaissance, Maharishi Swami Dayanand Saraswati. Thank you, Bainaro, for helping us to put that up. Now I'll pass you over to Pandit Siram.
Namaste to everyone. And those of you who celebrated your birthday, happy birthday. And to Bhai Mohan, my brother, congratulations. Get away. Congratulations on your wedding anniversary. And last week was mine also, but I didn't mention any. I didn't get an opportunity to be on the stage last week. It was so many activities was going on. Anyway, I must say thanks to Bahanji for expressing her views on the attendance of today. A very important day for us. But many have chosen not to come, as Panditji was saying. Maybe something is wrong somewhere. Family activities, or death, or sickness. So they didn't get to come. But I'm hoping that the message would go wrong, that we must fill this mandir with our members and well-wishers. Today, I have so many bhajans about Rishi Dayanand, but I chose one of them to sing today. But would my message tell us all something? But because it was already sung by our brother here, who was telling us everything about Rishi Dayanand, almost. But I'll try to go also with a message. He was our Devata, he was our Guru, he was everything to us. That is why we come to seek the truth as which Rishi Dayanand was preaching all the way through. Go back to the Ved and listen to the Ved so one can explain to us where we are going and we are seeking the truth. So I would try to sing a bhajan today for that. It's a film tune. Oh, Zamane Zamane ko sacha, Zamane ko sacha, सखा मिल गया, जमाने को सच्चा सखा मिल गया, दयानंद सा देवता मिल गया, दयानंद सा देवता मिल गया, ने को सच्चा सखा मिल गया, दयानंद सा देवता मिल गया, दयानंद सा देवता मिल गया। ये नया वतन की भंवर में परी, ये नया वतन की भंवर में परी, खरी सामने थी मुसीबत बरी, अचानक से ना खुदा मिल गया, दयानंद सा देवता मिल गया, दयानंद सा देवता मिल गया। तरफदार कन्याओ अब लाओ का, तरफदार कन्याओ अब लाओ का, हितैषी अनाथों का विधवाओं का, हितैषी अनाथों का विधवाओं का, हमने रहा में रहूं मिला गया, दयानंद सा देवता मिल गया, दयानंद सा। परेशानियों मंदे हालों के बाद बिछोर परे, बहुत सालों के बाद की बच्चों को उनका पिता दयानंद सा देवता मिल गया, दयानंद सा। धर्म देश जाति की भक्ति मिली, धर्म देश जाति की भक्ति मिली, नए जिंदगी नई शक्ति मिली, पथिक क्या कहे क्या ये क्या मिल गया, दयानंद सा देवता मिल गया दयानंद सा देवता मिल गया दयानंद सा देवता मिल गया.
Very well done. They say old is gold, right? And I know we hear the word old and we all get discouraged, but it's called life experience and years of seeing the sunrise. So now I'll pass you over to Bayan Diana for our announcements.
Thank you. Namaste, everyone. Happy Sunday. So we'll begin with Sandhya and Hawan, which we have our Sandhya and meditation via Zoom on Thursday nights. That is at 7:30 p.m. and that is organized by Pandit Deepak Raman. So please tune in if you are part of the Arya Spiritual Center group chat. That Pandit Deepak always sends the Zoom information, and it is as well on the flyer. So please join if you can. On Saturday mornings, we have a free yoga in-person session from 7 to 8 a.m. You can contact Raj Kalicharan for more information or see me. If you wish to be part of the WhatsApp, because WhatsApp has become the thing nowadays, if you wish to become part of that chat group to let you know when we have classes or if classes are canceled, please contact myself or by Raj Kalicharan. Every month we have a Mahila meeting, and it's Together We're Stronger. No matter if you are male or female, all are welcome to participate and in this wonderful group. And they they had a recent meeting last Friday that was led by Pandita Nirvani and by Dion, and it was a nice turnout. And so if you wish to be part of that, they help to organize our Sunday programs as well as lead on a Sunday morning. Our next monthly event is our youth forum. We just had one last weekend, and we haven't decided which day in March we are going to have another forum, but it's a nice turnout we had the last time. So we encourage all of our youths to attend that. It's a place that the Mandir has provided for a safe space where we have open discussions and where we review some camp materials and we plan youth events, which I'll speak on. Now, these are upcoming dates. February 18th, we have Shivratri, Rishi Bodh Utsav, and Dhyana Jayanti, which will be on February 18th, I believe at 7 p.m. A flyer is to follow in the coming days. So that's basically next weekend. So please join us on next week, Saturday, for that. Then we have a Bhajan Sammelan led by Arya Samaj Federation, United Arya Samaj Federation, correction on that. And that is going to be held right here on February 25th at 5 p.m. So please join us right here at Arya Spiritual Center, where all other Mandirs will be coming together for this event. Now, we have our Holi celebration, which will be on March 7th. Holi is on March 7th, so please join us for that. We don't have a flyer yet, but I believe that will be at 7 p.m. as well. Then we have our Phagwa parade. A lot of people have been asking when this Phagwa parade is, and the celebration will be on Sunday, March 26th, from Liberty Avenue to 133rd Street, Pandit Ramlal's Way. We're going to begin, and details are, of course, to come. The flyer is up on the screen. Now, as I was talking about the Youth Forum has for the last few years been putting together a youth concert. This one is called Sangitere Liye. You'll notice on the flyer that we had to change the date from April 26th to April 29th. That decision was just finalized this morning due to a scheduling conflict. So please make note and please make the changes in your calendars. This is on Saturday, April 29th by Deepak. Thank you so much for your hard work in putting together this flyer. If you wish to make a paperless donation, and if you are online, you can do so by the QR code. If you are in Mandir and you forgot your wallet and you have your phone and you have PayPal, you can scan the QR code and make your donation that way as well. Please make sure if you are making a donation that you include your name, your contact information, maybe an email, and a message. Let's say you're paying for your membership, or you make a donation for membership, or because we're so awesome. Please write that down. Then we have, if at Arya Spiritual Center at Gmail, we have our announcements. Like, let's say if you want to have a special announcement or a prayer, you want to do special mantra for anyone, it's on the screen, a little down, yeah, right there. Arya Spiritual Center, CENTRE. For that, no later than Thursday with a message, please. Now, next exciting thing, you know we're on Facebook at Arya SC. You know we're on YouTube, Arya Spiritual Center Inc. Now we are on Instagram. So please tell your friends. I know we have a lot of young heads, and everyone in this Mandir uses Instagram, right? So please join us on Instagram. If you are on Instagram, it's Arya Spiritual Center. That is all for announcements. Thank you.
Thank you, Bayan Diana. You might need this. Now we invite Bhai Sagar, our chairman of Arya Spiritual Center.
Thank you very much, Bayan Diana, and namaste, everyone. I just want to say, I know that we talked a little about attendance today, but there's a big event today. Anybody knows what we're talking about? It's the Super Bowl. So, I know a lot of us, we watch Super Bowl and we are preparing for Super Bowl tonight. So that may have something to do with the audience. I don't know. I'm just saying. Anyway, I would just like to say that we're embarking this year in this entire celebration of 200th birth anniversary of Swami Dayananda. And there's a lot of things that we're doing, including Arya Spiritual Center, and Bahindavika talked about a few. We have the banner outside, but we also have it at the land. Now, Bainaro spearheaded this effort, and he said that if anyone would like to have that banner, it's on the chat group. It's only $40. It's for a very, very nominal cost. So if there's any organizations out there that would just like to get that banner and just put their name on it, it's only $40. So let Bainaro know. Okay, he has the contact. He can get that for you. Or if you want it in your home, you can have that in front of your home. As a matter of fact, Bainaro has that in front of his home. So, I mean, that's something that, I think we encourage you to go to be there and to celebrate. I think the big event starts today in India. I think there's been some hiccups in the Zoom, but I think what's going to happen is that this is going to be saved. It's going to be on YouTube. So if you want to watch the events where Prime Minister Modi is actually going to be giving the inaugurating this event, you can watch this on a replay on YouTube. And I think it's going to be very momentous to see his speech. I would like to really listen to that speech. One of the things I know in talking to the leaders in India, in our Samaj, I always say, well, how come our Samaj is not mentioned at all? And one of the comments I hear is that, and if you look what Prime Minister Modi is doing, a lot of the principles, a lot of things he's doing is what Swami Dayanand talked about. But it's not politically correct for him to say Arya Samaj is doing it, if you know what I'm saying. Because the majority of the Hindus in India are not Arya Samajists. So it's not politically correct for him to do that. But if you look at what he's doing, a lot of it is what Swami Dayanand has propagated. With that, I just want to say that and remind all of you, we have been doing a lot of refresh in the mandir. We've done the outside, the front of the mandir. We've painted the inside. And we have now made another, now we are also upgrading some of the amenities in the mandir. Today, this week, we've purchased 50 new chairs in the mandir. As you know, there's an increasing demand for facilities, for rentals and so forth. So we have 50 new chairs, and the chairs are approximately $30. And what I'm asking members today, if you can sponsor one chair, pledge one chair, and donate to the mandir. I'm going to be the first one pledging. I'm pledging $100, 3 chairs. All right. So if anybody would like to do that, I encourage you. The treasurer is here, by Kishan. Please reach out to him and let him know. And if you want to give him a donation for the chairs, we would really, really appreciate it. Now, before I forget, on the 200th birth anniversary, and I'm sorry to go back and forth, the Arya Spiritual Center is proposing a number of events throughout this year. We will let you know what those events are, including a quarterly yajna that we are proposing. Every quarter, at the end of every quarter, we'll have a yajna here at the mandir, a 3-session yajna. So it's gonna be a very, very ambitious plan that we're gonna be rolling out in terms of celebrating this 200th anniversary. Also, we are trying to get, one of the things that Pandit Deepak talked about, is that every member should have the Satya Prakash, Light of Truth, in their home. So we are going to be getting more copies. So if anybody wants them, we're going to try and get them here in the mandir in the next month or so, because we ran out of them. So when that arrives, we will let you know, and you can have them. Let me see what else. Yes. Oh, and rentals. I know, echoing what Pandit Prakash said, if you like to celebrate a milestone and a Sunday morning, please let us know and come here on Sunday morning. But if you like to rent this mandir for any special occasion, Bahin Sir is here. She's one of the coordinators here for the mandir. Bainar was also a rental coordinator. Or any other member of the executive committee, please let us know, and we'll be here to assist you in all of that. Those are just a few words I have, and thank you, and namaste.
Thank you, Bhai Sagar. Before we move on, Bahen Diana has an amendment to one of her announcements.
It was more like I forgot. For the Sangeet Tere Liye, we want to encourage our small businesses to sponsor, to make a small donation towards it. We want to also highlight some of our small businesses. I know many of you do different types of trade, and we want to showcase our members as well and make them feel a part of our show. So we have a segment just for our small businesses, and if you wish to make a contribution to Sangeet Tere Liye, please see myself or Bahin Lavina. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And before we go to our next item, we all celebrate Holi as a multicultural. We have all different kinds of people who attend this in Richmond Hill. We haven't had it for the past 2 years. We had a multicultural program. But as Aryans today in this mandir, we're not here because we're followers. We're here because we're leaders. And I'm putting all of you on notice to show up on that day. We have a save the date on March 26th to show a force of how we celebrate and preserve a rich and cultural society that we have. And I hope to see much, much more of you and all of you here on that day. And now we will hand you over to Pandit Prakash for our pravachan. He doesn't need any introduction, right?
Thank you very much. Before I go to the pravachan, Lavina, I won't be going to the pravachan right now. I'll be going to that very shortly. So, but before I go to the pravachan, today is the 31st wedding anniversary of two special people in this mandir. Panita Nirvani and Bhai Rajan. So I'd like to ask the two of them to come up here. And Panasiram, if you can do some Ashirwad for me. These two people, there's a lot of privacy. I mean, they don't like to tell us, okay, we're celebrating this, but they do it in a very private way. But today, it is important that we recognize their contribution and recognize them on their special day. So we'll do this the same thing we do we did for Bhai Mohan and Bahan Mohini. Raj, I'm going to ask you to garland her. First of all, thank her. 31 years of putting up with you is not easy. I mean, but she's a brave and strong, she is really a Virangana. And I know you're a Vir. We go way back. But thank you for doing this, and it's my honor and privilege. Om Samanjantu Vishve Deva Samapo Hridayanina Samatarishva Samdhata Samudeshri Dadhatuna Om Mama Vratete Hridayam Mama Vratete Hridayam Dadhami Mama Chittam Anuchittam Te Astu Mama Vachamekramana Jushasva Prajapatištva Nihunatu Mahyam Prajapatištva Nihunatu Mahyam. Raj, thank you and Panita Nirvani for coming here with your wonderful children. I don't know where they are today, but wherever they are, give them our blessings too and thank them also for promoting the culture in this mandir. Thank you very much. And just for all of you, Panit Siramu celebrated his anniversary last week, and for the two of you, and especially for Bhai Mohan and Bahan Mohini, before I go to my pravachan, I'd like to sing the song for you. And I was just given a note that lunch is prepared for everyone. So just bear with me for a few moments. My pravachan is not going to be very long. And we want to thank Bhai Bahan Bijay and Bhai Rishi for providing prasad today. Bhai Mohan and Bahan Mohini for giving us lunch, along with Bahan Sunita too. And this Geet, Banirvani and Raj says that if you always remember me, our dreams will come true. If you always stick with me and walk side by side with me, all our dreams will come true. Same for Bhai Mohan and Bahan Moni and all of us. Gar tum bhula na donge, sapne ye sach honge, hum tum bhula na donge, hum tum bhula na donge. Gar tum bhula na donge, sapne ye sach honge, hum tum bhula na donge, hum tum bhula na donge. मालिक अपने हाथों जिस दम हमें बनाया, ताली दिलों निधड़कन और दिल से दिल मिलाया, फिर प्यार का फरिश्ता दुनिया में लेके आया। गर तुम भुला न दोगे सपने ये सच ये होंगे, हम तुम जुदा न होंगे, हम तुम जुदा न होंगे, हम तुम जुदा न होंगे. Thank you very much, Raj and Nirvani and all of you. Happy wedding anniversary and many, many more happy returns. Lavina, we can go now. Oh. We all do this prayer. Stutamaya Varda Vedamata Prachodayanta Pavamani Dvijana Ayuh Pranam Prajam Pashum Kirtim Dravinam Brahma Varachasam Mahyam Dattva Vrajata Brahmalokam. A very cordial namaste to all of you sitting here in this mandir. And those of you who are joining us online. Today, as was mentioned earlier, last night in India, they began the celebrations for the 200th birth anniversary of Swami Dayanand. And I know Bhai Devendra had it on YouTube. And Sir and I, when we came home last night, we were on it for a few, probably about an hour before we went to bed. But it was a celebration. The music was very good. And you could feel the vibrations there. And so today, I want to address this celebration that we will be in. And you've heard so many things from our chairman, Bahen Devika. You've heard a lot, so I'm not going to dwell too much on that. You've heard about all the plans that we have. But indeed, as Panidipak said last week, Swami Dayanand, Maharishi Swami Dayanand, was a Renaissance Rishi. Many of the ideas that were advocated in India when he was alive and even after his death were advocated by the government of India and the people of India. Swaraj, self-rule. He's the one who said, listen, we've been governed too long by outside influence, by the foreigners. India was always a proud civilization And we need to get back to the Vedas. That was his call. Back to the Vedas. Swaraj. The phrase is always being used. Someone died too soon. And indeed, he's one of those. If he was given a chance to live longer, there would have been many, many more different patterns and ways. And we are all descendants of his message and his advocacy. We're all descendants. Last week, Panadeepak showed you the Satyat Prakash. But I want you to go and Google the number of books that he has written or attributed to him, because you'll see that he did books on grammar, Vanocharan, and Vyavahar Bhanu, where he quoted extensively from Vidurnati. So it's important that as we celebrate, let's delve into some of the things that Swami Dayanand stood for. One of his strongest advocacies was education, because an illiterate nation will be governed by outside influence. And if we cannot educate ourselves, if you cannot educate yourself, then others will be using your brain power. And he was one of those who advocated that our female members must be educated. Started gurukuls for the females. And even now today, some of our brothers from the other sect of Hinduism, they are still fighting against that. Even in India, it is still happening. The Yajupovit string for girls. Our Samajas are doing that. The rest, they're not doing it. So today, I just want to share a few shlokas with you on education. These come from what are called Subhashitas. And Subhashitas are, as it says, Subhashitas. They're good sayings, they're good shlokas. They give us something that we can live with and live for. And many of these words, the Sanskrit, when you look at the Sanskrit, you know what it is saying. Anna Danam Param Danam Vidya Danam Ataha Param. Anna Danam Param Danam Vidya Danam Ataha Param. Anena Kshanikah Shripti Triptihi Yavaj Jivan Cha Vidyayo. Yavaj Jivan Cha Vidyayo. What is this shloka saying? What Anna means? Food, right? Anadanam, Vidyadanam, Ataha. We can feed someone. We give them food. But we can also educate someone. We give them education. And if you give them education, they can help themselves, because you don't have to provide food for them all the time. They can go and help themselves. And that's why, as the shloka is saying, Anena Kshanika Triptihi, that food is only momentary satisfaction. You give them the food to eat, and when it's passed through their system, that's it. Whatever health they can get from that food, that's done. But if you educate them, Yaj Jivabcha Vidyayu. Yaj Jivan means lifetime. And if you educate them, you give them education, then you're giving them a gift for life. As it says here, you can read it, that serving food to the needy is a charity of high order. And so also is teaching someone free of charge. Important, free of charge. Many people, they want to teach you something and they want you to pay them for that. In the Arya Spiritual Center, Panitan Nirvani is here, Sir is here, Diana is here, Sagar is here. Who else? Many, we have the Pandit training classes. Whatever they are contributing is very minimal for the kind of knowledge that they are engaged in. And that's one of the things that our Spiritual Center will continue to propagate. We want, and every parent, in whatever way, I know that you send your children to academic schools, but it's also important. Look at them. When Jas is bringing the grandkids, at a very early age, you're giving them what is called a sanskar. You're making an impression on their mind. Mandir will not be something that they'll say, oh, I'm not going to Mandir. I don't want to go. Because you're giving them opportunity for them. Rajan was here when he was about 7 or 8 years old. When he started coming. He's still with us here. Deepak, the same thing. They were babies when they were coming here. But there was an impression. Look at Mandevika's girls. Okay? Another one. Nachur harayam, nacharaja haryam, nabhratri bhajyam, nachabharakari. If you know that shloka Yeshamna Vidya, this is the tune. Nachur harayam, nacharaja haryam, nabhrati bhajyam, nachabharakari. Vyaye krite vardhata eva nityam, vidyadhanam sarvadhana pradhana. Nachora haryam. No thief. No one can steal it from you. When you're educated, when you have a degree behind your name, can someone take that away from you? No, you have invested in that. They can't take it away from you. Nacharaja haryam. The king or the state, they can't take away your education. It's yours. It is something that we call an intangible. It's not like you have $100 and can take away 100 or take away your house or your car, repossess them. They can't repossess that. It's with you. Na bhrati bhajyam na chabharakari. Bhrati means brothers or siblings. Your siblings can't take away your education. Okay? Bharakari, it shouldn't be a burden to you too. It's not a burden. Because when you're educated, as one of our shlokas says that an educated child, when a child is educated and goes in assembly of educators, that child is comfortable. But when they go and sit there, they don't know what's happening. They stick out like a sore thumb. Because everybody say, well, everybody's contributing here, but he or she is not contributing. Vyaye krite bharata eva nityam. And you do this on a daily basis, okay? Nityam, daily. Vidya dhanam, sarva dhana pradham. That vidya, this wealth of knowledge, sarva means everywhere. The world, everywhere. Dhana pradhanam. Pradhan means the highest. That's why our president, we call them the Pradhan. And if you were listening to the celebrations of Swami Dayanand, they were calling Prime Minister Modi, they call him Pradhan Mantri, the Prime Minister. And it's here, my friends, that unlike other forms of wealth, scholarship and learning, look what it says. It cannot be stolen. It's not a burden. And a few months ago when I was here and I asked the audience, I said, what is one of the things that defies the laws of mathematics? And I said, love is one of those things that defies the laws of mathematics. Because when you share it, when you divide, when you share it, it's multiplied. Education. Also, it says here that you share it increases. If you teach someone something, you learn it again. Ask any of the teachers. Ask any of the teachers or anyone who's engaged by Sagar engaged in accounting. When you teach those people around you what to do, you're seeing things that you may not have paid attention to earlier. That is why education is important. That's why knowledge is important. Irrespective of any kind of knowledge, it doesn't have to be academic knowledge alone. Because not all of us are academics. Some of us are mechanics. Some of us are like Deepak, an electrician. Like Rajan, an electrician. I don't know what he does because he has that skill. But he can teach that skill to someone. And in teaching it, his knowledge of that increases. And finally, this one here that says, Ajnebhyo granthinah shreshtha grantibhyo dharanino varaha. What is saying here? Grantinaha means people who are well read, meaning that you're educated. Ajibyo Shreshtaha means better or higher, better or the best. And Ajnebyo means people who don't know to read. We can call them illiterate. They may be illiterate in terms of book knowledge, but they're literate in other fields. But in this case, it's just a region. Ajebhyo grantinaha Shrestha grantibhyo dharanino varaha. That if you are well read, you're better than those people who know to read. And if you know to read, but you cannot grasp what you're reading, they're just words and letters to you if you don't understand what you're reading. Okay? And he continues to say, Daribhyo Jnaninaha Shrestha. Jnaninaha, the knowledge. If you cannot assimilate the knowledge from what you read and you understood, if you cannot let it stay with you, assimilate it. When you do that, you're better than those people who just know to read it and just grasp it. But finally, Jnanibhyo Vava Vyaya Sayinaha. Vyaya Sabinaha. If you don't put into practice the knowledge, teach others, and put it into practice, then you're not better than the rest of the people. Okay? So, this is what it is saying there. Right? That among the literate, a well-read person is better. Amid the well-read, those who have a grasp of the material are better, or a blessing. And in the midst of those who, with a good grasp, those who've assimilated in knowledge are considered better. And even among those who've assimilated in knowledge, those who put it to practice are deemed the best. So it's like a ladder. It's a ladder. You go up one rung, better and better. Okay? So, as we embark on this journey for 2 years, embark on observing the 200th birth anniversary of Swami Dayananda. There's something that we have to take from all his advocacies, something that we need to do. We're putting up banners, but are the banners good enough? The banners are creating an awareness. We're creating awareness. We will be, as Bhai Sagar said, we'll be engaged in some periodic yajnas. We want to create awareness, but more than that, we want to educate, to give education. And as I have this word swadhyay, that many of us here are engaged in swadhyay, either consciously or subconsciously. Those who are attending the classes, those who come to the kirtan groups, those who come to programs like Sangeet Tirali, where they're sharing their skills, they're making themselves better. Swadhyay, self-taught, self-knowledge, getting. And in whatever way, forming little groups that can talk about something in our Shastras. Whether you use the Satyar Prakash, which we are advocating, that should be a primary text that we should be using, or use shlokas from Vidurniti or Chanakya or Hitopadesh, wherever, whatever you can do, and the online, the internet is filled with many of the shlokas and the mantras and these all of these little verses that we can all engage in. So as we come to an end, I am out of time, and I don't want to. And we already had 2 Dayanand bhajans. We had another one. I'll forego that. But I want to thank you for your time and for indulging me to go a little beyond the time today. And I hope that whatever we share today, that you can share it with those who weren't here at Mandir. And even those online, you can share this, because our program is recorded and it's on YouTube. So you can go back and look at the program and see what we talked about, what I talked about today, and what Pandit Deepak talked about last week, and what Pandit Bharat keeps talking about. And you can save some of these and make yourself for little groups and engage yourself in promoting the ideals or the advocacies of the Arya Samaj and Swami Dayananda. Namaste. Thank you. I'll ask Rajin to give us the Arti Bhajan, and then we'll do Shanti Pat. Here. Maybe all stand.
Om Jai Jagadish Hare. O Swami Jai Jagadish Hare. Jai Jagadish Hare. O Swami Jai Jagadish Hare. भक्त जनों के संकट, भक्त जनों के संकट क्षण में दूर करे। ओम जय जगदीश हरे। जो ध्यावे फल पावे, दुख विन से मन का। ओ स्वामी दुख विन से मन का। सुख संपत्ति घर आवे, सुख संपत्ति घर आवे। ओम जय जगदीश हरे विषय विकार मिटाओ पाप हरो देवा ओ स्वामी पाप हरो देवा श्रद्धा भक्ति बढ़ाओ श्रद्धा भक्ति बढ़ाओ संतन की सेवा ओम जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे ओ स्वामी जय जगदीश हरे भक्त जनों के संकट भक्त जनों के संकट क्षण में दूर करे ओम जय जगदीश हरे ओम जय जगदीश हरे ओम जय जगदीश हरे
शांति शांति पातः ओम यौ शांति अंतरिक्षं शांति पृथ्वी शांति रापः शांति रोषधय शांति वनस्पत्य शांति विश्वे देवा शांति ब्रह्मा शांति सर्वं शांति शांतिरेव शांति सामा शांतिरेधि ओम शांति 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 ओम
प्रेम से बोलो ओमकार भगवान की जय प्रेम से बोलो मर्यादा पुरुषोत्तम श्री रामचंद्र की प्रेम से बोलो योगेश्वर श्री कृष्ण चंद्र की प्रेम से बोलो महर्षि स्वामी दयानंद की प्रेम से बोलो आर्य समाज की भोजन मंत्र ओम अनपते ननस्य नो देह्य अनमिवस्य सुष्मिनः प्रपराकारं कारिषा ओर्जनो देहि विपदे चतुष्पदे ओम शांति 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 Namaste. Our tea is coming around and thank you. We are inviting all of you to come downstairs and join us in the bhojan, in the lunch. Thank you.